The pods are against us, taking on every podcast topic, one episode at a time. Become one of the pod people and follow and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, and Podcast Addict. On to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the Pods Are Against Us Sports Edition, Week 10 NFL Confidence Picks. Joining me, as always, the Nowhere Man, QB1. He is the sweetest of the sweet, Sweet Lou.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. It's Week 10.
It is.
It's good to be back here with you, man.
Always, dude. So the numbers, I went 9-5 last week. Pretty good. As for our records, Luis, the man, 87-47, 65%. And I have 84-50 with 63%. But because this is the confidence world, I am in the lead with 3 points, 740 to 737, a big whopping 3-point lead. Can't catch me now.
Apparently not. I beat you by 1 point last week, and I missed second place in my pool by the Monday night game.
I was so crushed. I was hoping you'd catch that, man. Damn it.
Yeah. I think most people had Dallas, I want to think, especially since Kyler Murray was out.
Oh, yeah, dude, that was messed up. As soon as the game started, I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got 14 games this week. On the bye, we got the Bengals, we got Dallas, we got the Chiefs and the Titans. And the NFL trade deadline just came and went. And we'll be talking about that a bit as the picks go along. At least I wrote down some. Not gonna lie to y'all, I didn't write down all of them, but I wrote down the ones I found interesting that may have there's a lot of dudes that got traded that probably, in the end doesn't matter or whatever. We'll talk about it. But I wrote down the highlights for sure. And I'll mention them in my picks as they matter.
Yeah, no, definitely a lot of good moves there. A lot of big sellers and a lot of buyers. And they said it's very rare that they have so many teams still in it at this time of year.
I'm not gonna lie, there wasn't a lot to me this year. There's big moves. I'm like, there's like one big move this year. There wasn't that much, to be honest. I've seen a lot more and more in the later years past now, but I didn't find there was a whole lot that really went on this time. I was kind of underwhelmed by most of it, to be honest, but I feel like a lot of teams just kind of stayed put.
Yeah.
Unless you're the Jets and the Saints.
Right. Big sellers. I mean, they were saying it's very rare that everybody's still in it.
It is an inventory reduction sale. Everything must go for them too.
Clearance sale.
Yeah, it is a blowout. But speaking of blowouts, we will get to our 14 picks of the week.
14 picks of the week, and we also are back to international this week too.
Yes. I almost forgot about that. I was almost wandering around that stadium alone. I ain't gonna lie, but it won't change my pick any. Yeah, for a minute there, I'm like, we're still doing that crap. It's week 10 and we're still doing dumb international stuff. Gee whiz.
Oh,
the worst. I'm sorry. I'm yelling already, everyone.
No worries, man. Anybody who had the over or under on you not getting the international game, they might have won this week.
Almost. I almost forgot. They started talking about it on one of the shows I was listening to. I was like, we're still doing that?
Yeah.
Good Lord, it's week 10. Let's just stop. But anyway, all right. Who wants to go first?
All right. I'll start us off with my number 14. Yeah. I'm going to Washington, your Commanders here. And they're facing the Detroit Lions.
Yes, they are. What's left of them?
Yeah, I think you and I mentioned it before. Washington was a top 10 team, and they definitely are a bottom 10 team
I will
now.
declaratively state they will be a bottom 10 team this year. That's to
Dang.
answer one of your continuing questions. Yes, the Commanders will be a bottom 10 team.
And what's crazy was last year, I wasn't even watching, but you still get the news because NFL is so big. And both of these teams, when I heard that they were in the playoffs and they have a really good shot of going to the bowl, I was pretty excited for them because I had never seen that before. And I like things that I've never seen before. I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
but I will take the Lions with the 14
Yeah,
because
I would fucking hope so.
that arm injury was brutal, man.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh. Oh.
Like that Harry Potter scene in the second one where what's his name removes the bones. That's what I thought of. I was like, whoa, that can really.
That's
Oh,
a man, this is a lesson to people. If you're about to fall, like don't put your arm out like that. Just take the shoulder, man. Don't put your arm out. That'll break your arm every time. I know a dude who did that at one of the jobs I worked at. He tripped over a pipe or something and put his arm out. Don't do that shit, man. Take the shoulder.
gruesome.
Yeah, real life stuff there. Yeah, my number
Yeah,
14 is the Lions. We
you
will
too?
agree there. Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is my survivor pick as well. By the way, I'm still alive. I didn't get to look at the number of how many people is left, but I am still alive in Survivor into week 10. It's probably the greatest survivor I've ever had in my life. It's insane. Um, yeah, Jaden Daniels has been hurt 3 times by week 9. I think it's just not going well. Um, I got a list. So McLaurin's hurt, Daniels is hurt, Lattimore is hurt. Our wide receiver McCaffrey's hurt. Our running back Eckler is hurt. Sean Baptiste, our defensive end, is hurt. Luvu got suspended because he's a moron. There's like 18 injuries listed. Yeah, there's nothing left. The season's over. The good thing is we're still a good team, I think. And if we do, get a finish at the bottom 10 and get a good pick and add that to next year, that could go well, maybe. But for this year, it's over. It's not good. They say his elbow thing isn't as bad as they thought. It was just dislocated, but I don't even see a point in bringing him back. I really don't. Just give it to Mariota and let's go home. Who cares? I don't know. I don't even care about this season as far as being a Commanders fan. The Lions are coming off of a bye. Just take the Lions and go. If we do somehow win this, it's ridiculous. But yeah, Lions 14 easy.
Oh, yeah. And like you were saying, man, you got to give those pro wrestlers credit. There's one thing they know how to do. It's they know how to land on hits like that, right?
Yeah, you got to take that shoulder, dude. Don't put your arm out like that. That's awful. They'll snap your stuff right in half.
Oof.
I've seen it in real
Gruesome.
life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on to 13 now.
Yes, sir.
My 13 shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. I am
No.
taking that Buffalo Bills Mafia, baby,
Okay.
in Miami, but I don't trust Hawk Tua. And I'll take a 13 on Buffalo because I could use the points,
I
You
hear
got to
you.
take them.
I hear you. I have a couple of before that, but yeah, that's not a bad pick at all. I get it.
No kidding. I was
Um,
gonna say, let's see if you got the same one.
we'll get there.
We've been matching since week 7. I noticed that it only took 7 weeks in the season, but
Yeah, because things are starting to settle in, I think, as we go. My number 13, I'm gonna go pretty high on this one, and I feel like you might disagree with me. We'll see. But my number 13, I'm gonna take the Bucks over the Patriots. The Pats have been hot, and it's just that time. They got to drop one. The Bucks are at home off of a bye. The Pats have been smoking hot this whole time. They're going to drop one eventually. This might be a trap spot for them. And the Bucks, like I said, coming off that bye, they got to get it going, dude. And I like Baker. He's one of those guys. So I'm going to take the Bucks 13.
man, I got more on that later, way later. But
Oh,
I'll explain. I you know I just got to say that might be my game of the week.
oh yeah, it'd be a
Honestly,
great game to watch.
those two teams have grinded out
Oh,
that record
absolutely. Yeah,
they
they're
have.
battling for their lives. Both great. Great
Yeah.
stories on both sides. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. But that is our 13. I took Buffalo and Miami, and Kenny is taking the
Bucks, baby.
Tampa Bay Bucks at home against New England.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I can't call you crazy for that at all.
It's a weird spot for the Pats, I think. They don't really need it.
This would be 7 in a row or 8.
Yeah, I'm about to say, dude, they're way too hot. That's got to come down someday. It's a good one to
Yeah, you've been
lose.
saying
It's,
that.
again, non-conference road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I was thinking that if they're gonna lose, they're gonna lose away.
Yeah, let it go. You don't need it.
Yeah, right. That brings us to number 12, and my number 12 is if if Indianapolis wasn't my favorite team to watch, these guys are at home. I am taking the Carolina Panthers against those mighty New Orleans Saints with the 12. Listen, Carolina's beaten some of those top teams at home. They're just nasty at home. I don't know what it is, but they're like there's a definition of a home team. These guys have been it this season, man. And then surprisingly, they took that one away, and you were surprised by that too. Remember, they were away. I think was it last week or 2 weeks ago? They pulled out the win. They beat the Pack.
Yeah, they beat the Packers, which is fucked.
18-13.
I'm sorry. I'm drinking. I cursed already. That took us all of what, 10 minutes? Look, man, I don't know what happened there. The Packers just I got a reason for the Packers thing that I'm just now noticing, I guess. But I didn't get to look this up, but man, the Panthers have been awful for such a long time. It may not be a shock to you because the last time you saw the Panthers, they were still halfway decent, but they've won like one game a year for as long as I can remember since. They're awful. And so to see him even trying for me is weird. I just can't wrap my head around it still.
So thanks to you and mainly my cousin, because I was talking to him before we started our show. He kind of caught me up on Carolina because I told him that, dude, besides Indianapolis, those Carolina Panthers are, they grind, man. And he's like, well, because Christian, my boy from the 49ers, McCaffrey.
Yeah, CMC,
Yeah, they traded him, and they just sold the entire all their picks.
And not only that, but they got a quarterback they drafted that didn't really work.
Yeah.
Now, besides the Brissett guy that's with the Colts, with the Cardinals, you just saw win Brissett. He was from there, right? And that went wrong. Yeah. And oh no, that was the Colts. I'm sorry, but no, the Panthers thing. I don't know. Like they drafted a quarterback they didn't like. He just hasn't worked out. He didn't work out last year. Maybe he's working out this year. I don't even know who the quarterback is anymore at this point.
It's not Richardson, is it? I know you mentioned.
Yeah, Richardson's the one that they drafted. He didn't really work out. Who the hell's even quarterback? Oh, did Andy Dalton win that last week? Is that why?
Yeah, Andy's there.
I shouldn't. Oh man, see, I didn't see that coming. God damn it.
I kept telling my cousin, "That's my boy right there, AJ."
Yeah, see, we talked about that Andy Dalton thing. Oh,
yeah. On the last show we did together, we talked about Andy.
It's been too long, fair.
Yep. But you're number 12, Ken.
All right, my number 12. I'm gonna take the Ravens at 12.
Okay.
The Vikings got their surprise win over the Lions. I'm gonna say that's about it for that. The Ravens have to keep going. They got to keep winning. They can't stop now. And like I said, the Vikings have already come off of a big win. I feel like that's their Super Bowl probably. But and the Ravens can't stop now. They got to keep going.
Yeah.
They have no room to lose yet.
Is McCarthy going to start this game at home?
I guess. He did win last week, so there's that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe there's something to the guy, right? Maybe there's something to him. I don't know. He showed up last week. Got to give him his credit where it's due.
Yeah, I thought it was like what you once said about those new quarterbacks, right? They don't got any videotape on them, or
it takes a little while to get a hold of them. Sometimes they might surprise some people for a little while, but after a while, these great coaches look at them and be like, I know how to get it.
Yeah, like Dart,
right? Yeah, Dart. All of
more on him later.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna take the Ravens. Like I said, the Ravens can't stop now.
Okay. Lamar's back. Think their clubhouse is still as dull as ever?
Yeah, they can't have still no ping pong. I don't know. I don't know if they got ping pong tables back yet or not. I don't know if we're allowed to have fun yet in Ravenstown, but that's so Ravens.
Yeah. So I am taking the Carolina Panthers at 12, and Kenny's taking the Baltimore Ravens
Panthers
at
at
12
12 is wild.
at home against the
Well, we do
Saints.
know. I'm about to say, well, I'll get to it later, I guess. We do know that the Saints just sold off as much as they had, pretty much. So there's that. That is a good pick in a way.
But Alvin Kamara's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll bring us to number 11. My number 11, I'm going international, baby, and I will take Indiana Jones against those Falcons, which I kind of hate the Falcons, man, because they're
This
one of those teams that, they on paper they're supposed to be bad, but like the Giants, they just randomly turn it on and then randomly turn it off.
yeah, they're so hard to pin down, dude. I have no idea what they're doing.
So I'm gonna take my favorite team. I'm gonna take my Indianapolis Colts. I'm not a Colts fan. They're just my favorite. Every year I get a favorite team to watch. I told my cousin Tommy my favorite team to watch is the Indianapolis Colts because they were lower ranked and they came in and just proved everybody wrong. And I love when teams do that. You know?
Let's get to the big news now since you got to it before I did. The Colts have traded with the Jets for Sauce Gardner from
hmm
man. Look, his production has went down in the last year or so, but that's probably because he stuck with the stupid ass Jets. I didn't feel like giving a shit, and I don't blame him. But I mean, when he came in his first year or so, man, the hottest cornerback in the league, dude is amazing. You see his Saints. I mean, I'm sorry, I said that on that's what you call the Freudian slip. You see the Jets jersey on him, and you automatically think it's bad. But I'm telling you now, dude's a killer shutdown corner, and
hmm
him with the Colts could look great. You got a guy like him on defense shutting it down with the way the Colts have been playing offense. That could get real dangerous. This is the Colts going all in. They traded Gardner for 2 first rounders, a first rounder next year and the year after. So that's a lot to give up for him. That's expensive.
Yeah,
That's
they're all in, man. They got the chips in.
they have I'm about to say they have pushed the chips all the way to the center of the table and have gone all in on it.
Why
And that's a
not?
lot with Daniel
Yeah.
Jones as your quarterback, to be honest. It's working for now. I don't know how long that's going to work, but they're going all in on it this year. They've gotten hot. They're doing well. Got to give it to them. Do you realistically see them beating the Bills, Ravens, Patriots? I mean, the Colts, the Chiefs in the playoffs? I don't know, but they're going all in for it. So you got to give them that. But yeah, they have traded with the Jets for Sauce Gardner. Big move, the biggest move of the trade deadline for sure.
Now, whether he picks up that playbook right away, but I'll take him.
Dude is fire. if
They're in,
if he goes back to his old self, dude is fire, man.
they're in
He's
Berlin, Germany.
really
The
good.
Germans
Oh
are
yeah,
gonna
about
get
it.
a
Oh,
show.
see, that's right. There's the German game, isn't it?
Yeah, they're gonna get a show because they were about to get 2 duds again, like you mentioned before. You promote these dud teams, but thankfully the
That-
Colts don't look as dud as they did on paper to
now
start the
look
season.
here. Now look here. Almost makes me want to change my pictures for fun. Look here. What if now? So this guy has to go to a new team in a different country and learn a playbook against the Falcons, who have done weird stuff all year. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons upset somehow and ruin everything for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
But
nah.
interesting pick.
Yeah, no, definitely.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're
we'll
number
see.
11.
My number
Yeah.
11 is the well, these suckers let me down last week, speaking of the damn Panthers, but I'm going to try the Packers one more time. I'm coming off of that loss. It's Monday night going against the Eagles. It feels like an upset, but the Packers are actually favored. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this is one of those weird spots where the Packers have to come back and the Eagles have their own internal struggles going on. And they just,
Coming
this is
off
what I
the
was going to
bye.
say earlier. I'm hoping that them dropping a game to the stupid Panthers with them looking ahead to the Eagles and getting prepared for that. So it better have been a look ahead. So I'm going to hope that look ahead was worth it for them.
I
And I'm
think
going to
that's what
take
my
the
cousin was
Packers.
hoping to. Yeah. So you took the Pack at number 11.
Yep.
Okay. I got more to say on that way later.
I'm sure you do. Yeah.
But for now, my 11 was the Indianapolis Colts on the international game with that new little toy they got. And
Yeah.
Kenny's taking the Green Bay Pack and the Micah Parsons project.
That's very good. Very
Thanks,
good.
man.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
That's top tier. That's good
Thanks,
stuff.
buddy.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the ones that I had going. I'm hoping they come to me when I get to those picks
That's
because I had some pretty
fantastic.
funny ones to
That's
tell you.
fantastic. That's a fucking. I need an applause button for that. That's good.
My number 10, going to the Mile High City, baby, as the Pete Carroll and the Vegas Raiders are coming into town, but I think Pete and them might be done, man. And I
Okay.
think Denver's going to take this one, and I'll
All
put a
right.
10 on it.
All right.
Yeah, I know Hicks isn't, as great as you everyone keeps telling you, everybody that he is, but I think he's got just enough to beat the Raiders at home.
Very nice. My
Yeah.
number 10 is the Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts for once. I keep trying to go against them and it never works. So I will go with it, especially like you said, after adding the what they added. I didn't know it was in Germany, but whatever.
Hey, welcome to the bandwagon.
I'm going to trust them to do their job this time, and I will take the Colts. We already talked a bunch about them, so I'll just ride with it, and I'll take the Colts. That number
Don't
10.
worry, you're not the only one changing jerseys here. Wait for one of my picks late a little bit here.
Oh,
You're gonna be like, oh, he's finally joining the wagon.
oh, I can't wait.
So that is Kenny's number 10. He's
Yes.
taking the Indianapolis Colts as well. I took Denver on that, as you say it, crazy Thursday night game. So
Yes.
that was the 10 for Ken hour, everybody. Thank you.
It was.
Coming up next is number 9. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
And can I get a tweet? Can I get a squawk? It's a Battle of the Birds in Seattle as
Oh.
the Arizona Cardinals come into town to take on the Seattle Seahawks.
It
And that
is.
11th man, I am going to take a number 9 on the Seattle Seahawks, man.
All right.
Jacoby Brisket, as I like to call
Yeah,
him,
old brisket.
he made those Cowboys eat some brisket last week, and
Woo.
yeah.
Showed
Ugh.
up. So much so
Yeah.
that they're starting him again. And I don't think Kyler Murray is all that hurt. The coach has come out and said, oh, trust me, we're only starting Brissett because his foot is still super sprained, but we know better. A, no, it's not. And B, Call of Duty just came out, and that's what Kyler Murray's doing as always. So much so they
Good old
actually got
COD.
on him for one time about that back in the day. One of the old
And
Call
you
of
know
Duties
what? I
came
wasn't
out, and
watching,
Kyler
but I
Murray
think
had
I
a
heard
losing
that.
streak, and they got mad at him.
I wasn't watching, but I think I heard about that now that you mention it.
Yeah, it was a thing. And what do you know? Call of Duty just came out, and we got to put Jacoby Brissett in there to get something done.
Oh no.
So go figure.
Wish I could get
Kyler is
paid
playing
millions to play COD.
PlayStation somewheres, and we gotta get a man like Jacoby in there with that awesome mustache and shit. He's doing his job.
Yeah, he ain't no Seahawks ain't eating no brisket, man.
No.
Who do you got at number 9?
My number 9 will be the Bills.
Mafia.
Yeah, Bills Mafia. Devon, get the tables. Bills Mafia is coming up. They're gonna roll against this Dolphins mess. Again, they're coming off of a big win though, so I put this a little lower just because of them coming off that big win against the Chiefs. They had that big spotlight win against the Chiefs, so I'm gonna put them down a little bit lower than I would want to otherwise. They're not in my double digit picks, but I will take it with a number 9 right outside of it.
Okay.
because they got to
Hey,
get
that
it done. They got to keep going, and you can't lose to the Dolphins right after beating the Chiefs. That would just be stupid.
yeah. Well, the Falcons pulled that magic off.
Well, the
Uh,
Falcons do all kinds of weird stuff.
yeah.
The Bills should not be the Dolphins, is my point.
No, they shouldn't.
If they're
But
trying to
three
get to the
weeks ago,
Super
they did
Bowl
something goofy
with
too.
Josh Allen, you can't be the Falcons.
Yeah.
So we'll take the
Oh
Bills at
boy.
9.
All right. Number nine. Number nine for me was Seattle Seahawks, and number nine for Kenny was the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bill.
That
Yeah. Yeah.
that will bring
I got
us
them too.
to yeah. That'll bring us to my number 8. We're going to New York for this one, and yeah, they're like one of those teams that have been doing the clearance sale. The Jets are taking on the Cleveland Browns, and
Oh,
yeah, I think Sweet Lou's gonna, join the bandwagon and take the Cleveland Browns against these
yeah.
Jets with an 8.
Well, that is a very lonely bandwagon, sir. That is a of one bandwagon.
I was the only one who didn't take them, okay, against Miami.
You're way too
I
late.
could have won the whole thing if I did. Everyone's like, dude, if you would have taken Miami with the rest of us, I think you would have finished in the top. Yeah, I see
Wow.
that. Thanks. I honestly didn't think Cleveland was
Wow. That's crazy.
was
I don't
better
even
than
want to
Miami, but
I don't even
whew,
want to pick this game, much less pick it this high.
yeah, this is the crapshoot game of the week.
That's crazy. But again, like you said, the Jets have just sold everything, and knowing that now, you probably should push it higher. That's good in a way.
If they weren't at home, I would have. Like if it was at Cleveland, I definitely would have used a double digit.
I'll get to that later.
But yeah,
Um,
that's my number 8. Your number 8, Ken.
my number 8 will be the aforementioned, I believe, Broncos.
Hmm.
Um, I'm worried about next week because they're playing the Chiefs next week, so I'm a little bit worried about the look ahead to the
In
Chiefs.
Spearhead.
Yeah.
Oh,
But so far, every time I try to do the look ahead and I know what's going on, I'm a take the hot pick. It doesn't work. So Broncos versus Raiders, it should be an easy one, but it's a weird Thursday night pick. And next week, the Broncos have to play the Chiefs. So this is probably where you should take the Raiders to maybe get an upset against the Broncos. But every time I try to do that and do the smart thing, I get burnt and look like a moron. And Luis is over there laughing at me, making fun of, you took their bro, you're a moron. Yeah, I know. So I'm not going to be cool anymore. Not even going to try. So I'm just going to take the Broncos like a square and get it over with. So Broncos at 8 instead of trying to be smart like every other year would work. It doesn't work this year.
but in Kenny's defense, everyone, he's up by a mighty 3 points right now.
That's right. And I'm trying to keep it. So
A win's a win. A lead's a lead.
I swear to God, I would
Oh,
take the Raiders in this spot any other time. But oh no, if I do, I'm going to look
yeah.
like an idiot.
Whew. Yeah. So that was my number 8 with the Cleveland Browns, first time this season. And Kenny's taking the Denver Broncos with me, but he's got a number 8 on it. I took a 10.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
a little
taking
more
that way
confident.
low. Yeah, a little lower. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even like it.
That.
Don't
Oh
be
yeah.
surprised when the Raiders beat the shit out of them Thursday.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you Pete Carroll sneaky, but
I was going to
if
smash
they
them.
were if they were in Vegas, maybe. But I don't know.
We'll see. They're going to beat them by
Yeah.
like 3.
Yeah, barely get away. So that brings us to number 7. My number 7 is touching back on Kenny's earlier pick. I will take the Baltimore Ravens in Minnesota with the 7. Now, as much as I love Lamar over there, and he is that whole team, he really does play offense and defense for them, apparently.
Yeah.
Um,
Their defense is
uh,
bad.
but Minnesota and McCarthy, man, and they're at home too. I couldn't go higher than a 7. I was like, fine, I'll take Baltimore, coming in ranked at number 2 for me in the rankings. Something that I will definitely go over with you guys before the end of the season. the rankings, to start the preseason rankings to the rankings we ended up with. It's always fun to do that.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
I yeah, if you look at the Ravens, I know they're trying to make a comeback to that number 2 spot. I don't
yeah.
think they're gonna get to that 2 spot
they're
again.
they're in a tight spot.
Yeah, but I'll take a 7 on them in Minnesota. What's your number 7, Kenny?
My number 7, I cannot believe you haven't got to it yet. But you love to bring them up. I have been picking. First of all, this is a team I don't like to trust. Going against a team I've been picking quite a bit, so I'm going to take the Chargers at number 7, going against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pitt got a really good, solid win, and now they're on the road to the Chargers. The only thing that makes me worry about it is the Chargers. Joe Alt, who was a big piece of that team, is out for the rest of the year, so I don't like that very much. We'll worry about that
Oh,
later, though. Uh, the Saints did trade Trevor Penning to him for that, I think, for that purpose. He's an offensive line guy from the Saints that was really good, so they're probably trying to pick up something to do with the Joe Alt being missing. But I've been the Pittsburgh's been doing their thing. I've been picking them and they've been delivering. But this is probably one where they would drop on the road as long as the Chargers do what they're supposed to, which we know they usually don't. So I'm gonna trust Justin Herbert to do his job, but you never know. Let's see if he's been paying attention. If he stops going now that the World Series is done, and he can actually maybe watch football every now and then and focus on his job instead of his little actress chick he's all worried about. Um,
oh,
Chargers at number 7.
nice. Oh man, I wanted to go that high, but I got more on that one just a little bit
All
actually.
right, all right.
So number 7 for me was the Baltimore Ravens in Minnesota, and Kenny is taking the Chargers at home against Aaron A-Rod and his
Yeah,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
yeah. Picking against the
Um,
Steelers for once.
yeah, I was surprised. I thought for sure you were going to take them.
Nope.
Um, yeah. So my number 6. Let's go, man. Let's go. I think they won't let me say this word on here, so I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jags right until they unalive. I think unalive is the word they want me to use instead of
Oh,
the other one. Yeah, I will
I thought you
take
were
the
going on the other
Jacksonville
play on
Jags.
Jags, but whatever.
The Jags are in Houston. It's a tough game. That's why it's not going to go any higher than 6 for me. But I am going to take the Jags nonetheless because, as I told Kenny last week when they pulled that one out, I'm taking the Jags right until they unalive.
Okay. Okay.
You're 6.
My number 6. Oh man, are you going to this one? No, I don't know. My number 6, I'm gonna take the Bears. The Giants, man, they got a lot of fight in them, but they struggle. And the Bears need to win at home. This is a winnable game. What I tell y'all every week about winnable games, you got to win the winnable games. We're gonna talk a whole lot more at the end of this about the Bears. We're gonna so we mentioned last week a little bit about the future of the Bears. Will they get to 9, as you ask every week? So we're gonna take a deep dive into that, if you will, just for fun. But I'm gonna take them to win right here. So I'm gonna take the Bears over the Giants. Like I said, the Giants are in a tough way, and they've lost a lot. But man, you got to watch them because they like to fight. I have this a little lower, but this is where the Bears need to show up. So I'm going to expect them to do so.
For sure. So my number 6 was the Jags in Houston, and Kenny's taking the Bears in Chicago against those Giants. More on that in just a little bit. That will bring us to number 5, and this is where I'm going to touch base on Kenny. I am taking the LA Chargers
Yeah.
against those Steelers. This wasn't easy because Aaron lost to the Pack, and then he got that big win last week. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's
oh,
where it's at.
I could see him winning this week too, though.
No way, man.
But I'm like, the Chargers are at home.
Yep.
Got to take the Governators Chargers and Jim Harbaugh, baby. So I will take a 5 on him. What the hell?
Yeah, they had that bounce back win. The way I feel, they had that big bounce back win. Got that momentum. Now they got to go on the road all the way over there across the country and stuff against the Harbaughs. Like, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Chargers all day. But again, I trust in the Chargers. Oh, we're both going to learn a hard lesson this week about trusting the Chargers, charging up a game because Aaron has not done that bad, believe it or not.
right. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait till you see my rankings. They went from they're the reverse of Washington, just to use them as an
Right.
example. They went from
Yeah,
lower
look.
10 team to,
Yeah.
I don't know
Everybody
if top
expected the
10,
Steelers to be a
but
joke this year, but they really have delivered. I've been picking on them a lot, and they've done great.
yeah.
So,
I think
I'm
that's
sure
what
they're still
stopped me
leading
from
that. They're
picking them.
still leading that division, right? I'm sure.
I think
Have to
so,
be.
yeah.
Have to be.
That win last week helped for sure.
All right.
So that was my number 5. Your number 5, Ken.
My number 5.
I got 5 on it.
5 on it. Pick number 5.
Number 5.
Combo number 5. I'm gonna take the Seahawks.
Ooh.
I changed this after Monday night because I was originally gonna take the Cards, but then I seen the Cards got their big win over Dallas, and now I'm going back to the Hawks. Both of these teams got a big win last week, so it's hard to know who's gonna zig and zag on this one, And it's a divisional game on top of that, so it's really hard to nail down. Which team did? The Seahawks traded the Saints for their wide receiver, Rashid Shaheed. I tried to say that correctly.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's really good. I'm not going to lie. Even being in Louisiana, I have not watched a single Saints game this year. I really haven't. And it's not on purpose. I just really haven't gotten around to it. I don't know. I haven't really watched any Saints games this year. So I've heard he's really good and he could really help the Hawks. So let's hope so. And like I said, I was going to pick the Cardinals in this spot. I originally had the Cardinals, but when I saw them just trounce Dallas, I'm like, I don't know. But then the Hawks just destroyed us too, so it's hard. I don't know. It's weird either way. I'm going to take the Seahawks, though. It's all I can do.
Take the home team, man, especially that.
Yeah, out of these two, the Seahawks. Over Brisket, come on. He looked good. Brisket looks good in one game. I can't expect him to look good in 2 in a row.
That bird game, man.
Can you imagine the quarterback for the Seahawks right now? Sam Darnold originally was with the Jets. He was drafted by the Jets. Crazy to think.
Sam Darnold. Was he on the Vikings at some point? Or
he was before this. Yeah, he went from the Jets, and then he went to the Vikings and crushed it.
There.
Crushed it. And they were like, we'll let him go. It'll be fine. And now look at where the Vikings are. And the Hawks look solid. They're really solid. The Hawks are nowhere near where the Vikings were with Darnold. But they had a lot more weapons with the Vikings.
Yeah,
but they just got him another weapon from the Saints. So let's see.
He had that one wide receiver. What was his name? Scheffler? No.
From the Vikings?
Yeah, when Darnold was there, he had that top wide receiver. What
Jefferson.
was his name?
Jordan Jefferson.
No, it was something else. I'll have to look it up and get back to you on it.
All right.
It escapes me, but no, I would have remembered something like that. The Jefferson name. No, it was something else, like Adam Scheffler or no, something. It's escaping me. It's right at the tip of my tongue.
Maybe. I know Jefferson was the big receiver there.
Yeah. No, there was another one that I'm thinking of.
Probably so.
For sure.
I don't pay attention to the Vikings much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of their games here in Louisiana.
Yeah. No, I feel you. That was our number 5. I took the Governators Chargers, and Kenny's taking the bird game there. The Seattle Seahawks in the 11th
bird game. I'll take the Hawks too.
That
it's
brings
the bird
us to
man,
number
baby.
4.
I'm flying any weather.
Birdman, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
That'll bring us to, man. Yeah, it was Scheffler. It was something with an SCH.
It might be.
Man, because every time I think of them, they went hand in hand, like every quarterback and top receiver do, like Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, or Matthew Stafford and Megatron, or Dalton and Green.
Can we take a pause for just a second?
Yeah.
All right.
So that was net 5 LA Chargers for me, and Kenny is taking the bird game there, Seattle. If I'm
That's
not
right.
mistaken.
Yep.
That brings us to my number 4, and I'm just gonna touch base again on what Kenny already mentioned. This is probably gonna be my game of the week. The Tampa Bay Bucks in Tampa against the New England Patriots. Man, these two teams have been grinding it out. They have
Yeah.
solid records, and they've earned every bit of those wins, man.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't go as high as you did. I'm also taking Tampa Bay though, but I'm gonna take them with a 4 just in case.
I hope this is on TV where I can see it, and I hope I can get to see it. But man, what a game! It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Baker Mayfield versus I believe New England QB's name is Drake.
Drake May. So look, man,
Yeah.
and I was gonna rant about this. I wanted Drake May as a Washington fan. I wanted him because
I think you mentioned that
I
before.
want a pocket quarterback that's just gonna do pocket things. He's a big guy. We just got off of a small, frail guy that likes to run a bunch, and look what happened. I don't want another one. I wanted Drake May. We'll see in the end, in the long run, in the future history of what happens. But I wanted Drake May. That's what I would have picked, but we'll see. Jaden Daniels is special. He's been a lot of fun to watch, but again, hurt 3 times by week 9 is not what we want to see. No, we can't say that the arm thing is really that's kind of a freak accident, but
Yeah,
still my point remains.
that's tough. You're number 4.
My number 4. Sorry, I keep going back to it. It hurts still. My number 4. This is a big one, man. Really big game. I'm going with the Rams against the Niners. The Niners are at home, but man, they've been getting away with a lot. I mean, they've had injuries left and right. Like so many other teams, the injuries just crush them. Like the Niners have had injuries at quarterback, much less everything else. And it's not bothered them a lick. They just keep cruising along. Everything's fine. No big deal. The Rams are great. They had a big win last week, and they were my survivor last week and got me by. But it's a tough one. I could easily be wrong on this, but I'm going to take the Rams against the Niners. We have not disagreed yet, and I feel like this might be the first one we do.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see when we get there.
For sure.
I'll take the Rams.
So, okay. It's not a bad pick. It was a tough game, man.
It's a big game. This is going to be a huge game. This one will be on TV somewhere, I promise. This is going to be a big one.
Definitely. So my number 4 is the Tampa Bay Bucks at home against New England Patriots. Going to be a really good game. And another nail biter, as Kenny's taking the Rams there in San Francisco against the Niners. I am touching right off there because I can't go against my Niners, especially as Kenny mentioned, they've been pulling it out. I can't remember the last time Brock Purdy threw the ball, but
I know.
It doesn't matter, man. My boy McCaffrey can do it all, son.
That's it. I'm about to say they're running completely off of Caffrey.
Whew. And he is just taking them to everywhere, man.
Yep.
So what the heck? I'll take the Niners at home with 3. That's my number right there. My favorite lucky 3. Let's do it. Bring on the Rams.
This is the first time we disagreed on a game.
Surprised, but yeah, same. I'm gonna ride until they unalive.
Yeah, I hear you. It's hard not to. And like you said, we just seen the Rams, destroy the Saints.
Yeah.
And the Niners are at home, so it's a great pick. But I just keep feeling like the Niners gotta drop it eventually. They just don't.
Yeah.
I'll take the Rams.
I need those 3 points to tie you, Ken.
I hear you.
You're number 3.
My number 3. Well, here's where I need to buy me a jersey, I guess. But I'm going to take the world beaters. These guys are on the hottest hot streak of all time. Luis's favorite team of all time. I'm going to take the Panthers for once. I'm told the Panthers are trying really hard and they're world beaters. So let's see. This is the easiest win you're going to get as a Panthers fan. This is it. Either beat the Saints or shut up. Because the Saints just sold everything. And I'm told that the Panthers are actually trying. So we're about to find out. So I'm going to take the Panthers, but I'm only putting 3 on it because I don't trust them.
For sure.
But I'll put on my old Panthers jersey on.
I got my old Baker Mayfield Cleveland Brown jersey.
Yeah. Oh, I still haven't got to those games yet. I got some ugly games at the bottom. I ain't gonna lie, ugly.
Or what was that running back they had that was really good back in the day? Hill? Was it Hill?
Smith. Michael Smith was the one I remember in the Panthers.
No, Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland.
Yeah, because I'm bandwagoning Cleveland finally.
I can't remember anyone good in Cleveland.
Yeah, they had that one running back that ended up on the Madden cover, and then the Madden curse is real.
Oh no, dude,
Yeah.
The Madden curse is real. That's happened to a lot of people. It's not just when the Browns happen. I mean, the Madden curses happen to everybody. I can't remember who though for the Browns. I can't remember. I can't imagine the Browns being on the Madden cover. Did that ever happen? That's wild.
Yeah, Reggie Hill. It was that running back. They had a really nasty running back in the 2010s. So that closes out our number 3. I'm taking the 49ers, and Kenny's finally hopping in Carolina with me.
Peyton Hillis.
There you go.
Nice. That's a deep pull. That's good.
Yeah,
Peyton
I remember
Hillis.
him.
Wow.
That's how good he was. I remember him.
Good pull. Wow, I forgot that dude existed. Yeah, he's the only good people they've had in a long time. That's good.
He kept the Browns relevant during that time.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
He was great. Wow. Okay, good one. Nice.
Thanks.
That's nice. Luis is delivering this week.
I'm just glad to be back, man.
Delivering every week. Yeah, it's good to be back face to face, man. I missed last week.
So San Fran's my number 3. And you're taking the Carolina Panthers for once.
Yeah.
And just when you think the 4 once is over, here I come at number 2. I'm going to take the Giants because I live in Chicago and I've been a Bear fan my whole life. And these are the games that they lose, brother.
I know.
The Giants they just turn it on randomly. That dark kid.
They could rally at any time, dude.
Yeah, I'll take a 2.
Yeah.
What do I got to lose? I'm already down by 3.
Yeah.
So I'll take a 2 on the Giants.
Well, I could lose 6 on this game, so that could be a lot for you.
Yeah, I saw you there, but you did the favored though. I think the Bears are favored.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Yeah, they're on fire. I mean, I don't know, but
they're not on fire, but they should win this.
They should have won 2 weeks ago too, but
well, you know,
we'll more on that segment that I want to reveal.
Right, we'll get there.
That's my Lou for 2. You're number 2, Ken.
Yeah, Lou for 2. My number 2. This is where my 2 and 1 are just it's crap games and crap teams. Okay, so I have not done like most smart people put like the really hard games at the bottom. I'm not. I'm putting this the garbage I don't even want to think about. So my number 2 is the Jags over the Texans. Stroud is either out or banged up. I'm not sure. I thought he was going to be out, but apparently he's still playing. From what I don't know. Whoever's going to start, it doesn't matter. It's a winnable game for the Jags, and I don't trust them on the road a whole bunch.
Yeah.
The Texans are at home. The Jags did get Jacoby Myers from the Raiders. He's a great receiver, I think. That's a good name, good move. We talking trade deadline stuff.
More targets for Lawrence.
the stuff I pulled so far in trade deadline stuff was the big names, and it's just not huge. So the Jags just got, a name added, and they're going over to the Texans against either, like I said, either a banged up Stroud or whoever's backing him up. So Jags, if you're gonna be real, now's the time. So I'm
They
gonna
did it
take the
last week.
Jags, but again, I'm only putting 2 on it because I don't trust anything to do with this game. It's all garbage.
I hear you there, but
God
I
hates
did it last
Jags.
week. I have a feeling they're going to do it again. But you're probably right. Houston at home is kind of dangerous. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't.
Scared money don't make money, so they keep
Gross.
telling me.
You took the Texans? Did that happen? Oh, we didn't get there
What?
yet. You took the
What's-
Texans?
No,
Oh, you
no,
took.
I took the Jags.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I took them with the 6 though, a little
Yeah,
higher.
yeah. That's right. You went way high with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm riding
crazy.
till they unalive.
Right. Yeah, it's gross.
Trevor
Whole thing's
Lawrence,
gross.
baby.
It's gross.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you. These 2 picks, the Jaguars and the Giants are going to the Super Bowl. You get ready.
Gross.
Yeah. So that was Kenny's number 2. He's taking Jags, and I will be taking the Giants in Chicago. That
Mhm.
brings us to number 1. And my number 1, Kenny mentioned earlier. I'm sorry, Pack. That game last week was awful. I know we're in Lambeau,
Okay.
but it's the Eagles, baby. Caw. I ain't going against
All
my
right.
Eagles. I was in high school. That was my
All right.
mascot. We were the
Oh.
Taft Eagles. So
All right.
give me the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll take them with the 1, just in case.
So suddenly
The
I have
Pack
a
wanna
big
show up.
swing here then. All right.
Yeah, you
that-
might, but
Because I got 11 on that.
yeah, you do.
So if the Pack delivers, all of a sudden, phew.
Yeah,
All right. Nice.
you're number 1.
My number 1 is the worst game of the week. I saw a meme that this game was getting flexed to Tubi at 1 a.m. because no one cares. I'm going to take the Browns over the Jets. So I will take the Browns with you, though. Let's hope Peyton Hillis gets his jersey retired and everybody cares or something. This is a horrible game. The Jets have traded absolutely everything except for there's a receiver, Brees Hall or something, that was supposed to get traded or something that didn't. But so he's the only guy left. And I'm sure he's thrilled to go to work tomorrow. But I'm gonna take the Browns over the Jets. The Jets have also traded Quinnen Williams to Dallas, who is on a bye, so that won't matter just yet. And
Plenty of time to learn that book.
they replaced Gardner with a guy named Here Taylor or something like that with the Chargers. I don't know. I can't pronounce it and didn't write it down very well. I tried to care. I'm sorry. Everybody in that didn't give a shit. Anyway, so the Jets did get something in a trade from someone else, but it doesn't seem to matter.
More picks, right? Or no, they got a player for once.
No, they got a player for
Oh.
something else later. From I think they traded with the Chargers for something. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I thought that guy's going to matter compared to Sauce Gardner. And I'm sure he's thrilled to show up at the Jets tomorrow. But, But I'm going to take the Browns also.
Okay.
So we only disagree on 3 whole games,
Wow.
but we got a lot of ups and downs in between. So it'll equal out as always. And somehow one of us will be like 1 point ahead of someone else.
3 points.
But we disagree on the Pack and the Eagles. We disagree on the Bears and the Giants.
Not by much, though. I'm not confident. I just took it 2.
And we disagree on the Rams and the Niners.
Yeah. Not by much on that one either.
Yeah.
I'm just playing it safe. Like if I want things the way I'm going to see things, and I'm just playing it safe.
So that's it.
My tiebreaker, I'm taking a 51 on that Monday night game, that Philadelphia Green Bay game. Philly's coming off a bye too. I almost forgot to mention that. So, but I think both
That's
teams
true.
should be able to score 51 together. Kenny, you taking 30 again?
I will take 30. I'll take 20-10 on the Packers.
Oh,
The
boy,
Eagles
they
only
scored.
scored 10 points because none of the offense shows up because Antonio Brown is mad and reading a book on the sideline.
Oh man.
So now we
Before
have
we,
special segment.
before we bid you adieu from the minds that brought you 10 for Ken and Lou for 2, we're doing number nine. I wanted to because we're halfway through the season already. So I was telling Kenny that I thought it'd be fun. He sent me that list, and I kept asking about the Bears most recently, but he sent me that list of the bottom 10 teams. So I thought it would be fun if me and Kenny would play this game of can they win 9, and if they do, who will they beat?
All right.
Well, first up, the Bears. And as you noticed, I already have them losing to the Giants this week.
All right.
You know, win or lose. Next week they play the Vikings. I
All right,
say the
hold
same thing.
Hold up. So where's the Bears at now, record wise?
They're 5-3.
Do I need to fact check that?
No, you can trust me. I pulled it up before
Okay. Well, then I'll
Yeah,
trust you. So
they're
they've won
5-3.
5. Well, they've won 5. We're trying to get to 9.
Yep. They need 4 more.
Okay, so
And-
I said I feel like they could beat the Giants at least.
Okay. That'll put them at 6.
All right. Next is the Vikings
At Minnesota.
at Minnesota, but the Vikings also suck shit. So is that a
Division
win
game,
or a
though.
loss? I see it's hard because I would consider that a win, but if they beat the Giants, I can see where they would fall on the road. So that's tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call that a loss. I'm gonna call that a loss because I see the next game.
I have a W next to it too.
The
I said
next
if I'm gonna
the next game, we see the Steelers at the Bears.
Aaron Rodgers has their number. He's on a resurgence. I don't
We
think
We could call it even because you think that the Vikings will win, and I think that they could beat this. So let's just say there's one win between there somewhere.
Yep. They're
Right?
6-3 or
Right.
6-4 now. Go for it.
That's at 7. Am I wrong? Is that
Right.
6?
Yeah, you got them winning against the Giants. I don't.
That's
but yeah,
right.
you do.
See, for me, that would be at 7
Yeah. Okay.
if
Keep
they beat
going.
the Giants.
Okay.
Next is the
Who's-
Eagles.
Yeah.
All
They
right,
win in that game,
they
Ken?
probably get smacked around by the Eagles.
It's waiting for you to tell me no.
No, they're gonna get smacked around. The Eagles are, they're probably I don't know what the situations are. We'll see because I don't know where the Eagles are at that point, who they've played between now and then or whatever. We don't know. That's
Yeah.
why I say I like to go week by week. But let's just say they're probably get beat up by the Eagles.
Okay.
Especially at home. Eagles at home. That's probably an ass kicking waiting to happen.
7-5. Yep.
Right. So we're both at 7 at that point.
Mhm. Green
Bears
Bay.
at Packers. At Packers.
Yeah.
It's a tough day.
Yeah.
Especially if the Packers are trying. All right, so they don't
7
win
and
that.
6.
All right, so they don't win that.
Nope.
They don't win the Packers. Now they do
This
play the
next one.
Browns at home after.
That's the last one I see them winning, brother.
All right, so that's an 8.
Mm-hmm. And that's being generous.
They play the Packers again, but this time at home.
Yeah.
Now it's not hard to think that a team will split a division. Again, we don't know situationally week to week.
And you don't know whether you were giving them the Giants and the Minnesota games, but they could
That's
lose
fair.
those games that they're supposed to win.
So at this point, we're at least absolutely at 8.
8. Yep.
If they win against the Giants, they could easily be at 9 at this point.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Could easily be at 9 already.
They have to beat the Giants and the Vikings, which would put them at 3 games in a row.
Yeah. That's tough. The rest of their
Next.
schedule's not kind.
Yeah.
As I look at it now.
They got my Niners after that.
They
We
got the
lose in
Niners.
that game.
Niners on the road.
Purdy should be back by then.
Purdy's probably back. Everything's firing on all cylinders. They probably get that Pearsall guy everybody keeps talking about. Oh, Pearsall's out. Like, that's supposed to matter, I guess. I don't know. We'll
The
see.
rookie?
I don't know if he's a rookie or not. I've never heard his name before. He's one of the hurt receivers that everybody's like, oh, this guy. I don't know.
Yeah. And then last but not least, the Lions.
The Lions at home. Now, what if
Yeah.
what if the Lions are just, high enough where they're resting starters on the last week of the year?
Then, because at this point, remember, you're giving them the Giants or the Vikings. I say, I'm not going to let them go past 8 because I'm not saying they win 9. So that would be the 8th win for me then if the Lions do that. Because now I had them at 7 and 10.
That's where I'm at the point where it's like they could at that point be 9 or 10 for me.
Yeah.
If they win.
Yeah.
It's a big if. And also a lot of that, what are we looking at? We're talking Niners, Packers.
Yep. Browns.
Okay, fair enough. I was about to say, if they got a lot of hard games in a row, like, are they really going to lose 3 or 4 in a row? Probably not. They're probably going to sneak one of those weird games out. So you never know. That's why I realistically can see them winning 9 at least. I feel like 9 or 10 is possible, but they got to show up. They got to show up.
Yeah, and the games that they need to show up, they definitely. Yeah, if they beat the Giants and the Vikings, maybe.
Yeah, it's tough.
But because, like you said, they'll take one of those Green Bay games. But I have a feeling they're going to drop one of those 3 games between the Giants, Vikings, and the Browns. It's the Bears. Knowing them, they'll probably drop 2 out of 3.
If he keeps coming in there with painted nails and purses, maybe. it makes it hard for me to count on this dude. I'm not gonna lie. And I know we're not supposed to be that way in 2025, but God fucking damn it, it's football. This motherfucker's coming in here with purses and painted nails, and I'm supposed to anyway.
Yeah. So maybe 2 or 3 wins is what I said. I'd leave them at 7 and 10. Your final thoughts?
I'm gonna so far go with it. They can make 9.
9 and 8. Okay.
Yeah, I think they can do it.
Awesome.
Let's go Bears.
All right.
I'm not putting a single thing on it, but I think they can.
Yeah.
We'll be watching together and all.
Definitely. Since that was my home team, I hope everybody enjoyed that segment. I think next week, if Kenny's okay with it, I wanted to do your New Orleans Saints next.
To what? Win another game ever?
Can they win 9? But that's a good one. I like that.
Can they win another one? Is the question. 9? There's no way they win 9.
You're being generous here.
Can they win 9 in the next 5 years? It would be a great question.
With Drew Brees' kid shows up to play, maybe.
I don't know. Who else could we do? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. There's another one I was thinking about earlier. That would be a good question, but I don't remember it now.
Yeah, no. Well, we got the whole second half to do the. I was thinking we'd do one every week. The bottom 10.
I don't know who it'll be tomorrow, but, or next week or whatever. But
yeah. I figured we'd do New Orleans since you live there and I live here in Chicago.
You want to just look at schedules in general and see what happens?
Sure.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. All right.
I can't imagine the Saints winning anything ever. I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I'm from here, but I'm not really a fan per se.
Yeah. What's their record? Don't they have 3 wins?
Oh, fuck. Maybe.
Did they scrap up 3 wins somehow? I know they won that one week. You called it. I was just like, what?
Yeah. The Saints are 1 and 8.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Alvin Kamara showed up and scored 5 touchdowns.
They've won 1 game, and that's the one I picked in Survivor. I'm that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that too because I didn't
Yeah,
think that.
I survived on Survivor off of a Saints game and on the one game they won this year. I know
You
Saints, man.
deserve to win it all just for that, man. I hope you do.
It's hard to know from here on out. It's hard, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
They'll upset at least one more person, I think, at most. I think they'll
that's
get to.
what.
I think they'll
Yeah,
get to.
that's why. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go through that schedule with you and see if we could call it. You know what
We'll
the?
see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Next
Okay.
week, join us next week for the thrilling conclusion. Not conclusion, but as we continue
Yep.
this series.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. I've been your co-host, Sweet Lou.
Yes, sir. And I'm the other guy no one cares about. And we will see you next week.